Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany if this is your first time here. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. I promise y'all, I'm gonna start uploading videos a lot more often. I'm just lazy. I'm lazy and it's getting warm outside and I want to go out and I want to be out here in these streets. Shoot, I'm vaccinated and everything. I'm ready to party. But anyway, that's beside the point. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I get my foundation and my base to last all day. Like I said, we're about to be out here in these streets. It's hot girl summer. Well, it's around the corner. Like, we're trying to be out here. So we can't be out here if our makeup is falling off of our face because it's hot outside and we're sweating. Especially if you live where I live, it's humid. It's always humid. Humidity be like 90%. Why? Like, I live in the Midwest. Why is humidity that high? You would think it would be dry weather. No, it's not. It's not at all. Anyway, we're not even gonna get into that. I'm not trying to make this video to be extra long. So we are going to get right into the video. So if you're interested in watching how I get my makeup to last all day, which I don't understand why you would not be interested, then stay tuned and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified when I upload. And trust me guys, it's going to be a lot more often. I promise you. I feel like I keep saying that, but I promise you, I just need to get my stuff in order. I've been making plans, okay? I've been trying to get organized. I'm making a list of videos that I want to do. I told y'all that Thirsty Thursdays was coming back and it did not. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, it's all I'm figuring it out, okay? But whatever, the video's not about that, so let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so first things first, don't forget to do your skincare, guys, especially in the summer, okay? And black women, wear your SPF. I don't know who told black people that black people didn't need SPF, but we do, okay? So please, please make sure that your moisturizer includes SPF, or just go out and get some SPF and mix it in with your moisturizers. But please wear it every day. Even if it's cloudy outside, please put it on because you still need it, okay? Just letting y'all know. So I've done my skincare, okay? We're going to get right into the makeup now. To keep my makeup on all day, all day, all day, I have to use primer. It's a must. I have oily skin. When I first got into makeup a long time ago, I didn't do my makeup the right way. I just bought whatever, like, you know. So within 2 hours, I look like a big box of greasy KFC chicken. Like, just a big grease ball. And that's not cute. So, you know, I use a lot. Like, I use primers, I use powders, I use matte foundations. Like, I use stuff that caters to my skin. Now, I will say before I even get started, if you have dry skin and you're watching this video may not help you. Only because, like I said, I use a lot of powders and I use a lot of matte foundations and concealers, like in setting spray. Like, I use pretty much matte everything. So that's not gonna really help you out. It's just gonna make your skin look drier than what it is. So I'm sorry, but you can still watch the video. It's fine. So we're going to start off with primer. I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now, when this primer say Hydro Grip, baby, it is really Hydro Grip. Like, it's almost like glue, but not in a bad way. Like, it really don't smell like nothing, but It really grips your makeup and makes it stay on your face and stay in place. I really like that. So make sure if you're oily like me, make sure you put the primer where you get oily. I pretty much just put it all over my face just because that's just what I do. But I also make sure that I put it in my T-zone. So I make sure I get it in the middle of my forehead and around my nose and on my nose. That'll really help control the shine and make it last longer. So this, you will notice that this primer is very, you see that? It's sticky. That's a good thing. So I know I said before that or I've done before, I should say. I always do my foundation, then my concealer and powder, whatever. But today, what we're going to be doing is I am going to set my primer with some translucent powder. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in medium. And we're just going to lightly powder our face. Now this technique is also just to help control the shine even more than what the primer would do on its own. And it also adds a little bit more coverage, so you don't have to use as much product. In the summer, I do not like to use a lot of product because a lot of product can feel heavy on your skin and can make your skin feel like it's just clogged. And if it's already hot outside, you're gonna sweat. You're gonna sweat even faster. So we don't want that. All right, so now we're gonna use concealer. We're gonna use this e.l.f. Camo concealer. This is in Tan Sand. It's very light, but usually I do a light concealer, obviously, but then I always go over with an even lighter concealer. We're not doing that today. That's too many products. No, it's too hot for all that. So we're gonna go right here and up here, just like this. We're not doing the big old triangle or whatnot. I'm still gonna conceal where I normally conceal. It's just gonna be a lot less. Now, because this concealer kind of dries really fast, I'm just gonna go out and blend it out right now, because I know that I'm going to be doing some talking and I don't want this to dry on me and start acting crazy. Now, I know this is not really a review, but I don't think this concealer does well with this primer. Now, I've never used that primer with this specific concealer. So, as you can see, it looks like it's like coming off. So, we're not gonna do this combination again, but it's okay because this is not, our final covering. This is just to add some coverage. Yeah, see, that's not cute. So I added a little bit more. It's still not meshing well. So it's not the technique, guys. I promise you it's not the technique. I just think that this concealer does not mesh well with the primer. And sometimes that happens. Not all makeup matches each other, and that's just the risk that you take when you try out new products together that's not in the same brand. That's just how it works, and you just learn from it. But luckily I know how to fix it, so it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to use, I guess you could call it like a cream bronzer. I've used this. Obviously, I have this is let me just tell you what it is. This is a Mented Cosmetics foundation stick. This is in the shade T30. Now, I do have a video reviewing Mented Cosmetics. I guess I could link it below, but it really doesn't have much to do with this video, but whatever. Now this is the shade that I use for my actual foundation, and I felt like it may have been a tad too dark. Today I'm going to use this as a bronzer. So we're just gonna put it where I would normally bronze. All right, very simple. Sometimes I may put it on my nose. I don't really like to contour my nose, but we're just gonna put it on there. Just for looks. And we are going to blend this out as well. Now you could blend this out with a sponge, or you can use a brush. I like using sponges, but sometimes I get in the mood of using brushes. I'm not in that mood today. Now I will use their foundation brush that came with it to do my nose. And I don't want to blend it out too much because we are going to put foundation over it. Okay, so for the foundation we're using today, it's going to be the Estee Lauder, did I say that right? Estee Lauder? Yeah, I said it right. I don't know. Double Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 4 in 2. Oh, light too bright. 4 in 2. The shade may be a little too light. I don't know. You know, it's been really hard trying to find a foundation shade during the pandemic, because before, well, let me tell you this, we're gonna put the foundation, just dot it all over. Try to focus it on the areas that we did not put makeup at already. I'm also gonna put it over my eyes because it did mess up a little bit, so we're gonna put a little bit of foundation over that, and then we're gonna blend it. But yeah, ever since the pandemic started, it's just kind of been really hard to find your foundation shades. Like, you can't go, well, at the beginning you couldn't go into the store, so that was so you had to get it online if you wanted to find it. As you can see, I did place the foundation on areas where I didn't put makeup, but I am blending it all over. Like, I'm blending it right over everything, and I use a lot less foundation than I normally would use, because all of that served as extra coverage. Okay, so I finished the base for right now. So now normally you would not have to do this, and I really wish this wouldn't have happened, because I wanted to show you guys that you don't need that much makeup. But I did have to add another concealer on top, and I had to blend it out with the brush. So what I'm thinking is, when I use this primer, because it's so sticky, I feel like the primer and the beauty blender or something, I don't know, it was making my makeup come off really bad. But when I just used this brush to blend it out, and it didn't go anywhere. So you might still see like a little spots missing, but that's because I'm not putting on a whole bunch of more stuff. Before I put on the concealer, I didn't use that much of products. I usually would use a lot more foundation than what I used just now, and I would use a lot more concealer than what I used. We don't need all that makeup in the summer. It's too hot for all that. So I would definitely try out the rest of this stuff, because I know this is like the first time I think I don't know if I've used this on my channel yet. I don't think I did, but I may have. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know this is the first time I used this, and I really want to do it justice, so I will use it again. But honey, I ain't got time to be starting over, okay? So that's that. So now we're going to, once again, powder. We're going to set the rest of our face. Many may think that because it's hot and you want your makeup to last longer, you need to bake. No. We're not baking. We are doing the minimum. So I am going to use the Fit Me powder in light. I think it's just light. Fair light. And I'm going to take some on the beauty blender and I'm going to dab some of it off just so we have a light powdering. And don't forget, before you powder, just make sure everything is blended out right and blended out good. Now, if you've put like mascara, if you've put concealer and foundation over your eyelids, like I kind of have, just make sure you blend out the creasing if you have any. I know my eyes crease though. And then you could put some powder on your eyes to keep it from creasing. All right, so we got that. So that powder we just let melt into our skin. Like I said throughout this whole video, we're trying to do less is more. So did we want to bake? No. That could make your under eyes extremely dry and you can make everything look extremely cakey. Just because, you know, setting powders to set your face so you don't get that oily and to help control shine doesn't mean you need more of it. Just saying. So now we're going to do the rest of our face. Okay. So we've powdered our face. Everything looks pretty set and pretty good, minus the under eyes. I'm very upset, but it's okay. Now for the summer, you know, I always spray my face after I do powder. For the summer, I use 2 matte setting sprays because I need it to not be shiny. I don't want none of that, okay? Because even with all of this, my natural oils will peek through and that will give me some luminous, but it won't, or luminosity, but it won't be to the point where, oh my God, I look like a grease bucket. It will be subtle, and that's what I like. Now, if I use luminous anything in the summer, it's over. I can't, like, it's over. So for this, I'm going to use the NYX Matte finishing setting spray, whatever you want to call it. And we just want to melt and set everything in place. So now we're going to do bronzer, and because I put that color underneath my makeup, I won't need as much bronzer. So we're just gonna tap. Okay, so now we're gonna do blush. So I'm gonna be using this Prism blush palette from Lunar Beauty. I've been waiting to use this. I did use it in some video, I think on TikTok, but like these shades are so cute. I mean, you can pretty much use whatever shade you want to use. I think I'm going to use this Twilight shade. It's so pretty. This palette really has like every blush shade that a brown girl would need, I swear. I'm also going to use this highlighter shade. I don't know if this was meant to be a highlighter, but it looks like a highlighter. So that's what I'm going to use it as. Yeah, this is definitely a highlighter. And it's super gorgeous. Excuse one of my edges for like just popping out. That's why I don't like doing my edges before my makeup. Like, what do y'all do? Do y'all do your edges before you do your makeup? I know normal people do, but I feel like normal people do. But for me, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Okay, so then after we do all that, we spray our face again with our second coat of matte setting spray. Where's my fan? Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much the base. My forehead does look a little shiny, but I think the setting spray is just drying still. I'm going to do my eyebrows and finish my eyes off and probably the lip, and we're just gonna end this video. All right, everyone, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys kind of learned something from this video. Hopefully this helped and you guys will have a fantastic hot girl summer and your makeup won't melt off or anything. Because trust me, it may seem dramatic that, oh, makeup doesn't melt off. Sis, yes it does. It does. So just remember, if you're oily, especially like me, matte products and powder is your friend. Now, I guess you could go too matte and your skin looks dry, but for me, I'm so oily that like my natural oils will peek through and it won't be as matte and dry looking. It'll actually look pretty normal, pretty skin like. Now some products obviously are like super matte and that's not gonna happen, but most of the products out there, like, yeah, it will. You're fine. So yeah, I did put on mascara. I just used mascara. I didn't put on lashes or anything. Lashes have nothing to do with like it being hot outside. Like I just didn't feel like putting on lashes, but I did use this mascara. It's the new Maybelline Sky High mascara. It's amazing. I love this mascara. I did not put eyeliner on my lower lash line. If you do decide to do that, I would say make sure you set it with eyeshadow or some type of powder, or just use an eyeshadow as an eyeliner, because it just, like I said, it can sweat off. Like anything can just sweat off. So try to just use powders as much as you can. And once again, this is for people who have oily skin. If you're dry, honey, you shouldn't use powders. Like, I mean, use powders obviously, but like don't use a whole bunch of powders and a whole bunch of matte stuff. Like, it's not gonna work for you. So yeah, this is it. It's beautiful. I may do another video like this again closer to summer, only because I feel like, you know, some of the products did not work out together, and that really bummed me out, because like, even though it kind of looks okay, I don't know what you guys see in the camera right now. I feel like everything looks okay from this far back, but if you go closer in, I feel like it's kind of patchy and stuff, and I really do think that it's because of this primer. Like, when I tell you this primer is like, it grips. And I think the Beauty Blender just picked up everything every time I bounced it on my face. So I probably will use or try to do a video like this again where I don't have to try and fix it and use more products, because really, guys, in the summer, less is more. I'm telling you. So, yeah. But that's it. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys go out and enjoy this beautiful weather we are having. I unfortunately cannot today because I have to go to work. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I upload. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And I will see you guys again really soon.